J-Roll Electronic Productions, baby.
Welcome. I'm JJ, the Psychotherapist. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna get into some of my reactions to some news clips. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, share this out so we can get this information put out there. Also, check out the link in the description for my merch. I got a bunch of t-shirts, Let's Go Brandon t-shirts, I Will Not Comply t-shirts. We all do it in-house. Everything that you purchase in the stores, it goes to supporting this organization. So thank you so much for your support. Also, we got a Patreon, just as low as $2 a month, where I put a bunch of information in there and talk about stuff that I just can't talk about here on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. We're gonna check out this first clip here is from The View. These women. I can't. I don't know why I even subject myself to watching stuff like this because it enrages me. But let's go ahead and check this out.
You know, you could make the case that somebody like Amy Coney Barrett was put in there because she's a white woman who they say, well, she'll go against abortion rights, and she's a woman. So that was deliberate, I think. Clarence Thomas, a black guy, a black man, a justice, okay, I'll give it to him. He's a smart guy.
Hold on.
But he is to the right of...
She gonna say something. She gonna say something racist. I already know what she's gonna say. I already know what she's gonna say. I have a feeling I know what she's gonna say. What? As if wait, I'm gonna let her finish.
Of Attila the Hun, this guy, and they put him in there thinking, oh, a black man will go against voting rights, which is what he does.
And it was a terrible.
See, I knew she was gonna go that route, like he's a token black guy, or something like that. But that's exactly what Biden is trying to do. He want to put in a black female justice just because she's black, not on merit. She didn't say he put in Clarence Thomas because of his merit, not because he's a smart. She tried to play it off and say, "Oh, he's a smart guy," because she knows she was gonna come off racist. But no, Clarence Thomas deserves to be there. He's a brilliant justice, very smart, and he earned his way there. And it's not. And they play these games with the voters' rights thing. This is nothing about voters' right. Asking for an ID is not stopping you, preventing anyone from voting. They want to do this so they can steal elections. They don't want to check IDs so they can falsify documents and stuff like that. They want to stuff ballot boxes, and that's why they're trying to do all these changes and stuff to the law. They want to nationalize it instead of letting the states decide how to vote, which is totally anti-constitutional.
And it's a very tricky business they're pulling over there when you think about it, not to mention the fact that Mitch McConnell has no concept of the law when it comes to the Supreme Court.
They know the law. They're not following it. Well, they don't want to follow.
It's funny. How are they? Hold on. They are the ones trying to change the laws and talk and trying to nationalize elections, but they're the ones saying they're. This is crazy. This is upside down, bizarro world. They have a disregard for the law. The Constitution grants states' rights in voting in elections. Not the federal government. So what are you talking about? They're the ones that's not following the law.
No, and he's allowed to not follow it.
It's terribly disrespectful to appoint someone like Clarence Thomas with his philosophies to the seat of Thurgood Marshall, a civil rights.
I know.
Yes. The representation more than anything, you pointed it out, first black woman, there's only been 2 black men, and those numbers are a little shocking.
And one doesn't really represent the black community.
No.
The Supreme Court is like this dictatorial branch of the government. These are people who are appointed by their own people. They do not answer to the country. They are there for life. the only way to get rid of them is to impeach them, which is a long process. I always feel like that particular branch of government is so anti-democracy. The fact that there are no term limits, the fact that you can put, you know, your people on because they agree with you, and then they're there forever, influencing maybe 3, 4 generations of Americans.
Well, I think that
to call that a democratic institution seems an oxymoron.
You mean the judiciary?
Yeah.
What is it? These people are just talking out their butts. Don't know what you're talking about. This is a branch of government. The Justice Department is a branch of government. What are you talking about? A democracy? We're living in a republic. We're not a democracy in the first place. We have representatives that represent us. That's why we are let me turn this off, because this just enrages me. I don't even know why I even went to this video, because it just enrages me. Let's check out this one. MSNBC or MSDNC.
So this morning, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, get this, is once again on the defense over another issue. This time it's whether he authorized the evacuation of cats and dogs from Afghanistan. Not making this up, a batch of leaked emails appear to contradict Johnson's claims of having nothing to do with the evacuation of animals from a British charity in Afghanistan as the country fell to the Taliban and human beings were scrambling to find a way out of that country. Johnson's dismissed claim that he's intervened and prioritized the safety of cats and dogs over that of people, and he said that was complete rubbish or nonsense. Those denials appeared to be contradicted by a message from a British diplomat made public on Wednesday.
Well, at least he's evacuating something. We've seen what Biden did, leaving all those people behind in Afghanistan.
By the House of Commons Foreign Affairs Select Committee. Downing Street continues to deny that the Prime Minister had any involvement in this cats and dogs episode. Johnson's already facing accusations, of course, of misleading authorities over parties at Downing Street that may have broken COVID-19 policies. I do wonder, John Meacham, whether what we're seeing in Britain may be coming to America.
Oh, my computer is acting up. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Soon, where a bloviating right-wing nationalist who seems to be able to get away with just about anything.
Boris is not right-wing. I don't believe.
And defy political gravity, maybe finally getting his comeuppance. We
Okay, that's enough of this. I don't know what's going on with this website. So let's check out this one here. This is Levin. Levin, I'm sorry. Not one of those damn people praising Fauci has suffered under any Fauciism. That's true. That's why that's why they're praising him. Let's check this one out. Great one, Mark Levin.
Not one of those damn people praising Fauci has suffered under any Fauciism. None of them. None of them lost their job.
I'm sorry, my computer is acting up. I restarted it, but it seems to be buffering for some reason. Let's see if I can make it through this. Hold on.
None of them lost a paycheck. None of them. None of them. None of them missed a meal. None of them had to suffer economically. Not one of them. And I don't know how many of them send them.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. My computer seems to be acting up. It's been doing this all day. I'm sorry. Let's see if it'll play.
Send their kids to public schools or private schools either.
There we go.
But there you see the difference between the elitists. I didn't say elites. I said elitists. Self-aggrandizing narcissists in the media and the people in this country who work for a living or try to work for a living. It's one thing to show up with your fat ass, get the makeup.
All right, I'm gonna skip this one too. Again, I apologize. Let's check these out.
But I might point out, when I went to Dearborn, driving that, was up there. I don't know, man. I think the press thought I was crazy. I enjoyed it so much going up and your new EV factory and that Hummer.
That's horrible. That's terrible. That's our president, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's see. Will this play?
Some major flip-flopping people should not be walking around with masks. Masks work. Fully vaccinated, you are protected, and you do not need to wear a mask. If you are vaccinated, you should still wear a mask.
You really better be very careful before you bring the children back.
The default position should be to try as best as possible to keep the children in school. Right now, at this moment, there is no need to change anything that you're doing on a day-by-day basis. I would like to see a dramatic diminution of the personal interaction that we see. So let me clarify that, because there was a little bit of a misunderstanding.
That's funny. How people perceive him. Why did he think it's okay to do this?
Good job. Thank you, man. Good to talk. By the way, first one came out to marry.
My name is Katie. I am born and raised in Iowa, and I am currently a student in Iowa. Today, I showed up at the state fair to ask former Vice President Joe Biden a question about gender. When I asked the question, it took a few seconds for the question to register, and then he responded with 3. I asked a follow-up question. I asked, okay, what are they? Joe Biden looked at me and said, "Don't mess with me, kid." I turned to walk away, and then it doesn't stop there. He grabs my arm and pulls me back to make eye contact with him again, and he yells something about marriage at me.
Thank you, man. Good to talk. By the way, first one came out to marry.
So I walked away, and I was mad, just very, very mad that someone would actually treat me like that.
Well, that's your president. I mean, he can't help it. He don't know where he is most of the time.
Sorry. There you go. Thank you. There are at least 3. Good job. Thank you, man. Good to talk. By the way, first one came out to marry. By the way. First one.
I think he said the first one that came out to marry. I think he's just talking about being married. I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you. All right, let's do one more.
Keir Simmons with that report for us. The politicization of COVID continues to play out in Florida, where Republican Governor Ron DeSantis is out with a new re-election campaign ad. But
I'm gonna stop it right here. We all know who's politicizing this, really. Most people on the side that I'm on say that, you know, do whatever it is you want to do, see your doctor, you know what I'm saying, whatever your doctor suggests, go with that, but don't make people do what they don't want to do. That's basically been my stance from the beginning, and most people on our side, that's what we agree to, you know, live and let live, basically. But that's not what the leftists want to do. They want to force you into doing stuff to your body. But let me know what you think. I just wanted to do some reactions. I apologize about all the technical issues and stuff that was going on. I had to get that fixed to figure out what's going on. But thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out democrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.